So it is a brand new season, and of course that means we get a brand new car. This one is the Toyota 4Runner. So before we get into anything, here are the stats of this thing stock. It has 270 brake horsepower, 278 foot-pounds of torque, and it weighs 4,750 pounds. This thing is incredibly heavy. And the way you get this thing is via 20 points in autumn of a Series 5. And with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a listen to this thing stock. So going over to conversion, we have got a whopping 5 different engine swaps for this thing. We've got a 6.2 litre V8, we have a V8 turbo diesel, we've got a racing 7.2 litre V8, we have a 4.8 litre V10. In fact, I'm going to have you have a listen to this thing quickly and let me know where it's from, because I think we all know exactly which engine that one is. And we've got the racing 3 litre inline-six turbo out of that modified stock car. However, we're going to start this thing off by going stock engine, going and putting some twin turbos on this thing, and we're going to go ahead and build an A800 off-road car, because that's what this thing does best, and there is no option for any drag tyres. So we'll just go ahead and put off-road racing there instead. On the back we can put 335mm tyres, and on the front we can also put 355 tyres too. So let's go ahead and probably throw on a little bit of upgrading. We'll go ahead and put on an exhaust. We'll go and put on our twin turbos. We'll go and upgrade those. And maybe an air filter or so. And I'll do a few other little upgrades and I'll be right back. So in the end I settled for the top of B class instead. We got 460 brake horsepower. We're a little bit lighter and hopefully we should be better. While we're here we might as well check out what paints we have too. And we have a whopping 3 to choose from. We've got this white, we've got a black, and we have this, oh, that is a very bright blue, we're going with that. So here we are with our lovely little 4Runner. It's not exactly little, but let's go ahead and see what we can do with this thing. It is top of B class, 460 brake horsepower. Can we get first? So up front it is a bit of a sandwich. We're just going to have to slightly try and make our way through. Yep, we use the F450 as a brake. Sure, that works. Right, let's try and see if we can catch up to the Jimmy next. Because if we can get past the GMC Jimmy, then we should be good to go. Hopefully. Yep, there we go. Just past we go. This thing's actually pretty good. Because in the entire time I've been talking, we've been able to get all the way up to first with only a slight wall tap. And that's only 32% into the race. Up to halfway through the race, we are still keeping a wonderfully placed first at the moment, if I can try and keep this thing going in the direction it's meant to be going in. And then we move into the off-road again. Oh, turn, thank you. There we go. Perfect. Under the bridge we go, up to 77% of the race so far. Oh, that was a little bit more sideways than I'd hoped, really. But, oh, well. We'll go through our checkpoints up here. Let's see, 85%. I've got a good feeling about this car. Don't know what it is. Just got a really good feeling about this thing. So we'll go through a checkpoint and make our way towards the end of the race. There is a massive gap between us and the driver tires. And let's see, across the line to the finish. And that should be, hopefully, when it's up on screen, a very well-deserved first. Okay, this car's off to a good start. So with that race out of the way, we're going to go ahead and set this thing back to stock again, and we're going to go probably for an all-out drag build, which is going to be impossible because this thing does not have drag tyres, but come on, it's us. We've got to try it out somehow. So we'll have you, regrettably that one too, and also those. And while we're here, there's also some aero stuff we can put on this thing. We can put a massive set of bull bars and winches on the front, and we can go up to the back. We've got our wing just up here, and then let's see, what have we? To the side we have got these little sidebars and sidebars with some steps, and then for the side we have got this wonderful little thing just here, which we're going to add just because we can. And so with a bit of tuning and 1400 horsepower later, we're going to go ahead and line up here. Let's see, can we take off in second? With a little bit of launch control we can. So let's go and see what we get through the camera. Remember, this thing still weighs over 3,000 pounds, which is incredibly heavy. So we'll see, what do we get? 184 miles an hour, which is, for this thing, really not too bad at all. Next, we've got to go and find out how quick it is. So I can't get over the fact this thing... Oh, look at that. Oh my god. So now we are over at the motorway, and let's go and see what this thing can do, because its first and second are incredibly short when it comes to gearing, but this thing does have a lot of pelt, and certainly a lot of horsepower, but what happened there? Okay, this thing also likes to leave the ground too, apparently. It did it again! It did it again! Oh, this is great. So 229 out of the speed zone, we're on the wrong side of the motorway, so we're just going to jump back across here very quickly. Because, yes, we kind of need to be over here. And we're going to go ahead and put this thing down that little downhill stretch, which is everybody's favourite, I'm sure. Probably isn't, but oh well. We're going to go ahead through this downhill stretch and see what top speed we can hit with our Toyota 4Runner. And I hope it's actually going to be something good. 242, 243, 244... One more, come on, 245, I saw it for a split second. 245 in a 1,400 brake horsepower house brake. Not bad. So, two things. It is now raining and we have got the 2J in this thing. So let's go ahead and give it a go and see if it can beat that little Mini from the previous time that we did a video on the cars, which was 34,000. This thing's got to beat. On its first run, 32k, which is already better than the 30,000 that the Mini did on its previous first run here. And now we go in for the second attempt. What can it do? Actually quite a lot. Wow! 38,000. That was actually a really, really nice run as well. Okay, this thing has proved itself. Very, very much proved itself. It's fantastic. So another thing I wanted to test while I was here was, could this thing hill climb by trying to get to the top of the volcano. Because it's a 4Runner, these things are basically meant to go absolutely anywhere and everywhere. And so far, it is doing a very, very good job of it. Let's see, can we at least get up here? We might not be able to get to the entire top of the volcano, but we sure will try. In fact, you know what? I think this thing might make it. Never mind. Never mind that, never mind. And let's see, can we get to the top of here? Yes, we can. Okay, this thing is actually really, really good. I am very impressed with this thing. Should you pick one up for yourself? Absolutely go ahead and get one of these. It is fantastic. And will basically go just about anywhere and do just about anything. Yes, that includes rock climbing too. Oh, this is brilliant. But yeah, that is it for this video, so thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, feel free to go ahead and leave a like, and also share it with some people to see if they'll enjoy it too, because it helps out the channel an absolute ton. And also feel free to go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment. I love to read them, I try to reply to as many as I possibly can. With that said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Tech out. And here we go, up, up, and away!